welcome back to the channel, Guardians. Today I'm displaying what is probably one of the most nutty and powerful PvE builds I've ever put together, and Warlock mains take note. First though, thank you to those of you giving me feedback in the comments on recent videos. Complaints about thumbnails and audio heard loud and clear. Shout out to HVG Decay, one of my clanmates, for some Titan main chaperone wielding wisdom. Let me know if the audio quality has improved in this video, as I'm using a different setup. Right, enough of that, let's get into this. Make sure to leave a like for that YouTube algorithm, and if you like this build, subscribe for much more if you haven't already. As this is my first ever Warmind Cell build that I've recorded, a quick lowdown on what they are. Getting kills with 7th Seraph or Ikilos weapons in PvE have a chance to generate orange glowing orbs called Warmind Cells, as long as you have the right armor mods equipped. Rule of thumb, do not shoot other players' Warmind Cells if you do not have the mods equipped. The cell will just do nothing if destroyed, as the effect it has depends on the player that shoots it. These cells in turn can be used to clear rooms of ads, weaken enemies, blind them, plus lots of other applications, all depending on what mods you are using. This build focuses on clearing entire rooms of ads with ease, generating Warmind Cells with every weapon or ability, and beating down overload champions with ease. I've been using this build primarily in the Vault of Glass raid and running solo lost sectors. First up, let's take a look at what subclass tree you want to be using. The subclass in question is top tree Void Walker, Achievement of Chaos. I'm going to focus on a few perks of this subclass. First up, Vortex Grenades. These grenades create an area of effect damage that is continuous. Entropic Pull, melee the opponent to get grenade energy. Chaos Accelerant, holding down the grenade button overcharges it, making Vortex Grenades last longer and increase its area of effect radius. Then of course you have Slover Bomb and Bloom. Getting kills with abilities causes targets to explode. Simple stuff so far that you should all know. Moving on to exotic armor, Contraverse Hold. It synergizes with the aforementioned Chaos Accelerant. Damaging enemies returns a random amount of grenade energy, a really useful exotic that we are going to take full advantage of. Slotted on these, place Impulse Recycler, one of the new seasonal mods. Getting grenade kills returns grenade energy. On top of this, Ashes to Assets. Getting grenade kills give you super energy. These two mods synergize very well, regularly having grenades and generating super as you get kills with them. We will get to why you want grenades regularly shortly. Let's look at the Warmind Cell melts, shall we? First up, Global Reach. When destroying any Warmind Cell, it creates a massive explosion. This mod literally doubles the blast radius of the cell detonation, a must-have for any Warmind Cell build. Not only does it duplicate the explosion radius, it duplicates other Warmind effects. Hence why I'm running Warmind Protection. This mod causes enemies to do less damage to you if they are within said radius of the Warmind Cell. Very useful for difficult activities such as raids or nightfalls. Enemies near these will grow red, indicating that they are under the effects of this mod. These mods in turn allow 7th Seraph Ikilos weapons to generate cells on kills. For this build I'm using a 7th Seraph Office Revolver. It's not a god roll, but its timed payload perk is a godsend. This perk removes damage fall off from this weapon, allowing to damage enemies at distance. It also of course has a chance to generate Warmind Cells. File and rank enemies kills tends to range between 4 to 5 kills before a cell is generated, mages 2 to 3, and bosses tend to be just 1. Overload champions have few options to be dealt with compared to Season of the Chosen. Fear not, as Overload Hand Cannon paired with a hand cannon that has explosive or time payload can stun champions with ease, as the shots of these count as 2 shots, proccing the Overload shots much quicker. Sundering Blast was a garbage mod as it was stopping stuns on overloads. It is now, since the patch, a very viable mod as stunning any champion causes an explosion that deals a lot of damage to them and surrounding enemies. This, however, is where this build gets very interesting. One of the most powerful mods given to us to play with this season, Warmind's Decree. Any splash damage kills can create Warmind Cells. When I saw this mod on day 1 of Season of the Splicer, I just knew. I had a vision of what this mod could do, and I was right during testing. Grenade kills can generate Warmind Cells. This is why the grenade aspect of this build is of utmost importance. If grenade kills can do this, of course, Nova Bomb's super kills can too. Nuking champions or bosses with it has a 100% chance of generating a cell. So far we have had a look at armor, the seasonal mods that make this build tick, how to generate Warmind Cells with the hand cannon, and abilities. Now, what weapons can we use? I present to you one of the most underrated guns in Destiny 2. At this moment, Deafening Whisper. a waveframe grenade launcher that is obtainable in the Season of the Hunt Accident activity. This void damage dealer is literally my favourite weapon at the moment. This PvE god roll includes Wellspring, giving me ability energy such as Grenade Energy, and Ambitious Assassin. Getting a kill and reloading gives me 2 rounds to play with. It of course can generate Warmind Cells with Warmind's Decree. What about the heavy slot? We have a new DPS contender, ladies and gentlemen. By now you should have picked up Deathbringer. For those that don't have it, complete one of Eris's quests on the moon. It fires a single shot that, when let go, detonates into 7 Seekers that increase in damage the longer they are in the air without detonating. They will seek enemies that are nearby and detonate on top of them. It's garbage, as the Seekers take forever to get to max damage potential. However, its catalyst halves the time it takes to reach that damage potential. Essentially, this gun can only be out DPS now by Anarchy. It has become insanely strong with the Catalyst Edition. On screen, you're about to see a lasting impression rocket launcher shot on a Lost Sector boss. Its impact hit does just under 16,000 damage, and the explosion does just under 70,000, totaling to 86,000. A single Deathbringer Seeker at max damage potential does 22,100 damage. If we multiply that by 7, it gives us nearly 155,000 damage. That is nearly double the damage a lasting impression rocket launcher does. This rocket launcher is not only excellent at DPS numbers, it can generate cells with the Decree mod, and can easily clear out a room of ads and seek out those that are hidden. Overall, one of the most powerful exotics in the current sandbox. Let's have some fun now. Slap Rage of the Warmind on, giving Warmind Cell explosions solar damage. And then you want to pair this with Wrath of Rasputin, which enables solar explosion kills to generate Warmind Cells. Yes, you guessed it. This enables Warmind Cell kills to generate baby Warmind Cells. You could essentially chain with literally any gun or ability that we have covered in this video, Warmind Cells. The build is absolutely nuts, and I can't get off my Warlock because of this. Plus Accelerant grenade kills, give you your grenade back, give you super energy and generate Warmind Cells. Kinetic Hand Cannon, generate Warmind Cells, hell, even grab yourself a Fatebringer with Osmosis and Firefly, this could do the trick too. Special and heavy weapons that can wipe out rooms easily and generate cells. Of course, to get the best out of this build, you want to run a high discipline build, just in case for that instant grenade return. Oh yeah, nearly forgot to mention, Sundering Blast kills paired with Wrath of Rasputin can generate cells too. Absolutely nuts. As mentioned before, this build is excellent for ad control, especially in certain encounters in the Vault of Glass, such as Conflux and Gatekeeper. Make sure to have Rocket Launcher Finder and Scavenger mods on to get the most out of Deathbringer 2. The only drawback of this build is the inability to deal with barrier champions, so make sure someone on your team has it on if running a Nightfall with this. That's it for this one. Let me know in the comments what you think, and drop a like if you haven't already. I have a few Hunter PvE builds in the works too, and I'll soon start the pre-prep build guides for the Grandmaster Nightfalls coming soon. Subscribe for more content like this if you haven't already. Once the channel hits 250 subscribers, I will set up an Instagram page, where I will post snippets of content such as PvP plays, PvE, raids, etc. and updates on when YouTube content will be released. Once the milestone is achieved, I will link the page in my next video, so get subscribing, Guardians. In the meantime, I will see you in the next video. Have a good day and enjoy the rest of your week.